Hey guys, Wizard59 here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm super excited to bring you another awesome LEGO Star Wars custom build, and this is the attack on the Trade Federation flagship. So, this is a scene from the opening scene of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon head to the Trade Federation flagship in order to negotiate the trade blockade, and eventually they are met by battle droids who attack them. And this is kind of the scene right after, where you have Qui-Gon trying to break into the bridge where Newt Gunray is, and then we have Obi-Wan fending off those last few droids, and then you can see a droideka also in the back, which is an awesome custom build I made. I'll show you that in just a sec. But anyways, without further ado, let's go and get started and take a look at this awesome custom build. Alright, so before we get started with the actual up-close look, I just want to kind of talk about it a bit. For one, I really love making these kind of small mini kind of MOCs, mini vignettes of scenes from the films because of the fact that they're not too large, and that really allows you to put a ton of detail into it. And what also another thing with these kind of small MOCs, it really helps me as a builder improve as I can explore new techniques, and that's kind of what I've done here throughout the build. So let's go ahead and start off. Quickly just want to talk about the build. So the entire floor here is made using the snot technique, or stud snot on top, where we have bricks which are laid on their side, and that gives it a really nice, smooth, sleek look, and we'll take a look at that in a sec. And then also the actual hallway design, that was actually a lot of fun to make. I rewatched that scene again and again just to get that exact kind of detailing and design as they had kind of in the films, and I'm really happy with how that's turned out as well. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go and get started here with the corner. So first off, let's take a look at the detailing for the wall, because I thought that was a really cool place to start. Now again, I'll have images on the screen of exactly how that hallway detailing looks right now. But anyways, as you could see, the way that hallway was made, where you have these kind of sections of kind of like pillars, and then between them you have a lot more detailing when you can have the white lights and then various type of greebling. And I think it turned out really good. You can again get a closer look at it here as we move up here, just so you can get a better look. But you can kind of get a look at that. It looks really good. I used kind of those kind of modified hinge pieces. I used some tiles and just various like studs, grill pieces, clips, just various different things to kind of add the greebling. And between them, you basically have slopes with 1x3 slopes, as well as just your regular 1x2 slopes. And again, I think it looks really good. We'll actually get a better look at it. This is a really nice angle of it here. You can just really see it looks really nice. And originally I was only going to have one of these designs here, so the MOC was going to cut off right about here. But I decided to have another just to kind of add to the detail. And again, it was a lot of fun making that. Really enjoyed that. But anyways, now let's go ahead and take a look at the side of the droids here. So we'll zoom out a bit and just get a better look here. So basically what we have here is the droids. So we have various droids which have already been cut down. So again, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan already kind of attacked the main set of droids, and now we got a couple more in the back as well as a droideka, which is a very cool build. But again, you could see all the droids here, various different like positions. So some have their legs cut off, arms cut off, head cut off. But again, I just wanted to add some nice little different details there. And then we got a couple in the back, and they're actually standing thanks to the use of a stud on their side, a brick with a stud on the side. And that gives a hole that you can or a stud that you can place your battle droids on. Anyways, now let's go ahead and take a look at that droideka, because I think that's a really cool build, and I think many of you want to know. But this is how he looks, and I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. It looks terrific. So you can see various different designs I used. I got like a droid body in there. We used the Wolverine claw in the front. Just various different designs for the body. And I really didn't like that kind and a round plate, which is seen on the bottom of the droid, which is this plate right here. I really didn't like the plate because it was just a little bit too wide. So when I kind of inserted it on the droid, it made the droid's base a bit too wide. So I ended up kind of using my own design here, as you can see there, in order to make it such that you have the legs connected to the base. And I think it looks really, really good. Various different details you can see there. Again, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. This is definitely much better than the ones that Lego makes. But there's a look at the Droideka. But anyways, now you could see, we'll just quickly take a look at the base here. So it's made using the snot technique. So we have various different bricks on their side, and then we got a nice stripe, or two sets of stripes of dark gray through the center of the place of the floor. And again, that adds a lot more detail. I know that isn't completely accurate, but I think I like it much better than the design they had. And again, I think it looks really good. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door. That was also a lot of fun to make. There was this amazing user on Flickr. I'll have a link to the description in the description below to his build, but he used a similar type of door design, and I really loved it. So I kind of used that and modified it a bit. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at that next. Alright, so here's a look at the door design. Now this was actually quite a bit of fun to make. So what it is actually, once again, bricks kind of on their side, as you could see there. So basically the way it works is you have bricks, so I'll try to show you here, but they are kind of placed on their side like this, and that's kind of how the door is. So it's basically a lot of bricks just laid on their side horizontally, and then the center section is pretty cool. It was quite a complicated build, but you can kind of see the various greebling there. So as we try to get a better look here, you can see, sorry it's a bit like fuzzy, but you can kind of see we got some like piping and detailing, and then a circle piece in the center where Qui-Gon has his lightsaber through. So I thought that was really cool. That's one of those new circular tiles with a hole in the center. Then you can kind of see various greebling, and then those fancy modified bricks. And then the door actually archway, the inner dark bluish gray archway, was actually quite a bit of fun to make. It was actually quite challenging, but it's basically made using 4 of those bottom sloping arches, which are these pieces right over here. So originally I was going to use 2 of these arches like such and make a doorway using this, but then again that same Flickr user had this really nice design for a circular door where he used 2 of these. So I sadly don't have another one with me, but pretend if this was the second one, he kind of connected them like this, where the bottom of the brick was actually on the side, then this side of the brick was actually laid on the bottom. A lot of fun to make, quite challenging actually. It took a long time to actually get that in place, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out. You got some light bluish gray slopes on the exterior, and as well as a nice little pathway there where you can see Qui-Gon is. So there you go. And now let's go ahead and quickly, I guess, take a look at the back side, which has really nothing to it. It's actually quite ugly, but you know, it gets you a bit of a better look at some of the techniques used in the build. So sorry about that, but let's go ahead and turn it around, and yep, it just does not look very pretty at all. You can definitely see that door, it's quite not looking that great. But yeah, so the door again, yes, does not open. It was either, do you want to make an opening door that's less detailed, or make a just a static door that's a lot more detailed. So I decided to have a door that doesn't work, but has a lot more detail. You can see it looks really ugly on the back. A couple of weird slopes and things. And then here's kind of a better look. Various different plates and like hinges used to kind of have all these pieces upright. And again, I think it looks pretty cool. But anyways, moving back to the front, as that should about do it. So there's a look at the scene from Star Wars Episode 1 of the negotiations on the Trade Federation flagship. So anyways, there you go. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be great. And let me know if you want to see more of these really cool custom MOC builds in the future. I really loved making this, and I'd love to know if you guys would like to see more of these in the future. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be great. And of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And again, give me ideas of other kind of mini MOCs like this to make from the films. Again, in the past, I have made a scene of the Obi-Wan versus Vader duel in the 4th film. That was a really cool build. Definitely don't forget to check that out, as well as the Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul build, or Darth Maul fight from the end of the Phantom Menace film. I'll link both of those down in the description. You can check those out too. Those are some really good builds. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. This is BrokeWizard59, and I'll see you all next time.